Have you received your economic impact payment? Are you aware that Governor Gavin Newsom is giving a one-time disaster relief assistance for undocumented Californians affected by COVID-19? Good evening, class. Today, I will be talking about California's Disaster Relief Fund for undocumented immigrants and the importance of why we need to support it. COVID-19 has had a huge financial impact on many Californians. The federal government has sent out economic impact relief checks to help ease some of the struggles many Californians face today. However, this help excludes the more than 2 million undocumented immigrants living in the state of California. On April 15, 2020, Governor Gavin Newsom announced an unprecedented and first in the nation $125 million in disaster relief assistance for undocumented immigrants affected by COVID-19. I am a proud Californian and I'm here to support Governor Newsom's decision to help our undocumented community because they are in dire need and have very limited resources to turn to. The problem is that, according to a Cal Matters article published on May 14, 2020, California has more than 2 million undocumented immigrants and nearly 1 in 10 of its workforce is undocumented, all of whom are ineligible for unemployment insurance benefits or any type of disaster relief assistance due to their immigration status. An article by Vivian Ho, staff writer for The Guardian, published on April 2020, writes that according to Governor Newsom, undocumented immigrants make up 10% of California's workforce, make up 6% of the state's population, and pay $2.5 billion in state and local taxes last year. With all this being said, even though undocumented immigrants contribute to the California's economy and workforce, they are not eligible for unemployment, pandemic assistance, or any type of federal stimulus support. The reason why is that when President Trump signed the $2 trillion Coronavirus Aid Relief and Economic Security Act, better known as the CARES Act, on March 27, 2020, which included $300 billion in direct payments to Americans through the Economic Impact Payment Plan, it excluded undocumented immigrants from any of the benefits. Under the IRS guidelines, recipients of the economic impact payments do not qualify if they do not have a valid Social Security card, are a non-resident alien, or have filed for any of the 1040 forms. Because of these rules, undocumented immigrants are not eligible for any of the relief assistance or direct payment under the CARES Act. In response to the federal government's failure to help the undocumented community, Governor Gavin Newsom announced California's Disaster Relief Fund, a one-time state-funded assistance for undocumented immigrants affected by COVID-19 who are not eligible for any other form of assistance. Under the state's Disaster Relief Fund, about 150,000 undocumented adults can receive up to $500 in direct assistance and up to $1,000 in assistance per household. On April 15, 2020, California's Department of Social Services announced that it has selected 12 nonprofit immigrant-serving organizations to help individuals apply to and receive the disaster relief assistance in the region. Nonprofits like the Asian American Advancing Justice, the Coalition for Humane Immigrant Rights, and the Central American Resource Center, all located in the LA and Orange County area. There is no denying there's much more help needed for our undocumented community, but this is a good start, and I applaud Governor Newsom for creating this fund. To recap, today we learned about the impact and meaningful presence of our undocumented community. We learned how, despite contributing to the state and local taxes, making a large portion of the California's population and economy, the federal government has excluded them from receiving any of the economic impact payment relief. We also learned how Governor Gavin Newsom responded by launching a $125 million relief fund to help and protect undocumented immigrants and their families from the pain and hardships due to COVID-19. I urge you to not be quick to judge undocumented immigrants. I urge you to help if you can, and I urge you to be proud to be Californian. We need to remember what Governor Newsom said. Regardless of your status, documented or undocumented, there are people in need. And this is the state that steps up always to support those in need, regardless of status. I finally urge you to please support Governor Newsom's fund by referring this information to your local communities and to please donate if you can. For anyone in need of assistance, please visit the California Department of Social Services or any of the following nonprofit organizations in your region. Thank you.